then I guess we'll get my position. Okay, minus 8 and 44. What? Find entities filtered. What the fuck am I doing wrong here? Game.player.surface. Find entities filtered. Position. Oh. Wait. There we go. Okay, so let's get rid of that. And then we want item number 1 dot name. It should be INOR. Huzzah. Okay, so now we want prototype. Mineable properties. Products. 1. Dot name. Also INOR. Everything is still working. And then the question is, what is the amount? Nil. Okay. Well, if the amount is nil, then that means amount min and amount max must be specified, right? Okay. Cool. So amount min is 1, amount max is 1, and you want to have a 100% chance of always getting the maximum amount, which happens to be the same as the minimum amount. So you always get 1. That is kind of a pain in the butt because we're always now going to have to check. No, we're always going to have to check the thing. The other thing is that I'm not really interested in how many you get from mining 1. I'm more interested in how many you get in total. But if I was to go and look at a tree, my guess is, where is this tree? Over here. Nope. That one. So x is minus 14, y equals 20, I guess. Okay. I said, yeah. Dead, dry, hairy tree. So 14.5 and 20.5. Let's zoom out. So again, amount is nil. Min amount. Oh, amount min. Amount min is 2. Amount max is 2. Probability is 1. So, okay. So that is the amount that you would get from mining it. Now the question is, how many times can you mine it before it gets destroyed, right? Because mining this tree obviously doesn't destroy it. I mean, sorry, mining the tree does destroy it. Mining rocks on the ground doesn't destroy that entity. The rocks are still there, they just have one less rock. So how can I detect that? Or do I just need to, like, know? Amount, maybe? Okay. Maybe the resource category. Okay, so I just have to know. Well, let's at least get the make sure we can get the number so that it says like 500 for the ore. Was it amount? Yeah. So this guy is the tree. Entity is not a resource. Okay. Because the tree is not a resource, makes sense. So we should be able to just do it with the tree, with the 503. Okay. So if it's an amount, it's interesting that printing the amount actually causes an error. Like just getting the amount gives you this error. But that's okay. If entity is not a resource, that makes sense. So that means the tree entity is not a resource, which we did already know because we were treating it differently and stupidly like this. So maybe what I need to do then instead is create a resource source per type. So I have a resource source for handling trees and a resource source for handling coal and a resource source for handling modules. And then that would allow me to put in that different functionality for each different thing. I think that's a good idea. And then I can handle the case because I know that resources and resources and trees only provide one type, right? Unless somebody puts in a mod that makes trees provide multiple types. Okay. So this is probably okay in terms of oh, I don't need sources here. This is probably okay in terms of the like a base class, the resource source base class. So let's do tree resource source. Okay. This is gonna be one of those things where I do that extension, like that, right? Okay. Resource source.new, and this we need to require. We need to learn how to type. Resource source. Okay. This is weird to me that this is the way that this works. Oh, I guess because then you're going to call new on whatever. Stupid Lua. Okay. So make sure I keep an eye on the time because I do have to go to work today. So the provides type is going to be okay as a so maybe the resource source needs to know about the entity. We just like new it up with the entity and then let it handle it from there. So then here we do the math to actually go and get this stuff. That makes sense. We could even do that when we construct it. I know we can't do it when we construct it because stupid Lua, we don't know the entity for the subclasses. Okay. We can actually do something like if not self.types. Then we need to initialize the types. Oops. Which will always happen the first time anyway, which is kind of unfortunate, but could even make this a separate function. Okay. So now this is going to be self.entity. And then we need products. Oh right, this is where we hit the snag, because the ability to compute the type is based on the property of the thing. So I could actually do this. I think. Okay, so then it works on its own types. Great. So now here we create a list of products. The quantity is going to be how much you get for mining one of them. But for a tree, that is the whole quantity. So that's fine. But also, it's probabilistic